Okay. All right. So this trick only works when it's subtraction, okay? Because then one's positive and one's negative, and that's how it adds to 0, okay? So that's what makes these addition ones a little weird, because it only works if it's subtraction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make this plus sign work for me, okay? So here's what I mean. I'm gonna take it, and if I have a positive, doesn't that mean I had two negatives somewhere and they became a positive, right? So I'm gonna change this back to subtraction. The next one. Again, this trick that we're doing where I can just square root each piece only works with subtraction, okay? So when it's addition, what I did is I changed it to be my two negatives, okay? So now let's do the trick and see what happens. I know I'm gonna have two factors and one's gonna be positive and one's gonna be negative, right? And then I know I'm gonna square root the x squared, and what do I get? X, good. Now on the other ones, I square rooted everything after the minus, right? Well, this time, that means there's a negative under that. So what's gonna happen when I have addition in these binomials? What kind of answers do I have? What happens when I square root a negative number? Welcome back to Unit 2. Square root of a negative?
Positive.
Nope. Good guess. Nope. Imaginary. Remember the square root of a negative is I? That's where our I comes from. What's the square root of negative 16? Anyone remember? 4i. Good job. So if there's addition between your terms, what kind of factors will you have? Imaginary factors. Man, I hate it when I have to use stuff from old units. Thought I could forget all that. Psych. Okay, so let's try a bunch. So x squared, this is like the same as x squared minus a negative 25. So x squared, no. Wait for it, no. What is all this? Oh. Okay, so then I'd have x plus 5i and x minus 5i. Good? Do you guys see it? Can we keep going? Do another one? Okay, so this one, change it to subtraction. Are both of those square roots going to have i's in it on this next one on B? No, only the second one, right? Because that's the only one that I have a square root of a negative. What makes this tricky is that we're putting together a lot of previous knowledge, right? Simplifying radicals and imaginary numbers, factoring, all of it. Okay, let's try one more. You guys are doing great. Is there anything I should do before I can do my trick on this one? Factor out what? Yeah, the GCF. Why did I write so big? No, that's what the plus minus here represents. The I represents that I ended up with a negative under my second square root, because that's how I turned it from addition into subtraction so that I could use my trick.
Doesn't matter where, like, say, I wrote it out, x minus 10i, or, well, does it matter where the negative and positive go? Like,
So if you did the x minus 6i first on this one and then x plus 6i, that's fine. I feel like you guys are getting the hang of it. Do you want to do another one or should we move on? What do you think? Move on? Okay. These aren't really tricks. Not just more. Do you guys want more review of factoring trinomials? No? You guys ready for homework? I feel like you guys are doing good. Any questions? Okay. Yeah, this is all more of the same.